like the Rays do their shift defensively. That's what we're going to do on the Sports Shuffle. Aw, man, bummer. It was a bummer, because you were going, okay, Rays haven't been swept this year. Yeah. They got swept by the Chicago White Sox. Now, granted, it's by a good team. It's not like they got swept by, I don't know, the Cubs or the Astros at home. And at least it was by a good team. Chicago White Sox are lights out in every single category, with the exception of extra base hits. They're not first there. They're fifth there. Fifth with extra base hits. First in average, first with RISP, first with on-base percentage. Killer bullpen. In fact, that was brought to light today because as a result of the entire Zorilla AJ Przinsky interaction a la Shelley Duncan, Aki Imamura way back in the day, a couple of years ago. Remember, go traveling back through the mists in time. Przinsky tried to slide in the spikes up against Zorilla and wondered when was Przinsky going to get plunked. That would not be yesterday. It would be today. He got plunked. Then Quintana, the starter for the White Sox, threw behind Zorilla in the fourth inning. He got tossed immediately. Ventura came out to argue, cut to commercial, come back, and like, oh, White Sox manager got tossed also? Yikes. But even with all the little fireworks going on, the bullpen for the White Sox held on. I mean, they're pretty much playing, for the most part, a AAA team. They better hold on. Shikeys. But here we go. There was a little bit of ray of light from Luke Scott, from Carlos Pena, but it was just you want something to put you to sleep. These 3 games would have done it. And if you're ever out there and you're wondering why people will go, yeah, baseball is boring. Hell, you could. Now, if you're a true fan like me, and you listen to the games, every chance it's like, okay, boom, Razor on, okay, on the radio. Yeah. You're still, you try to look for the good parts. Okay, well, Fernando Rodney's still pretty good, right? Okay, yeah. Luke Scott got the home run. Carlos Pena, there was a Carlos Pena sighting, right? Okay, we won't talk about his bobbling of the bunt that everyone was safe with the bases loaded there and all that. Yeah, well, maybe we'll mention it. But goodbye, Chicago. Don't let your posterior hit the door on the way out. Yeah. Goodbye. Thank you. Go back to Chicago. We've had enough of you. That's for sure. Enough. It's going to be enough trouble with Baltimore coming in this weekend. Tomorrow, Rays are off. Just about everyone's off. There's only 3 games tomorrow. That's it. The Zippo. It's like a cheese nugget of baseball. It's not even a full cheese nugget. It's a half a cheese nugget of baseball tomorrow. Anywho, as we shift from baseball, we have to. I cannot talk about that game anymore because that game, that series sucked. I'm still a Rays fan, always will be, but that sucked. What hit? We shift to football. Why, pray tell, do you say we shift to football? Those 2 letters that are so synonymous with a name, a lifestyle, a way of burning bridges, a way of wondering if this player can ever, in fact, truly be a teammate. If this player can ever go somewhere and not burn down the entire town figuratively in his wake when he departs. T and the O. Oh yeah, you know who I'm talking about. One Terrell Owens. Folks, article, blog post on Yahoo Sports. Shut Down Corner by MJD. Here's how it starts. Another team for Terrell Owens and another acrimonious departure. things never seemed to end well with Owens, even with the Allen Wranglers of the Indoor Football League. With the Wranglers at 6-5 and chasing a playoff spot, they've released Owens for what they're calling, quote, a lack of effort both on and off the field, unquote. In a statement released by the team president and co-owner, Owens was said to be refusing to play in upcoming road games against the Nebraska Danger and Everett, in parentheses, Washington, Raptors. And, as I'm now no longer reading from the article, it was also apparent that the straw that broke the whole back for the owner was Terrell Owens was scheduled to appear in a local children's hospital with other Wrangler players and coaches, and he missed the appearance. Okay, so let's check this. This is it. This is rock flipping bottom for Terrell Owens, a Pro Bowl player. He was in a Super Bowl with Donovan McNabb. True, they didn't win. He was still in a Super Bowl with Donovan McNabb. He got all the way about as high at this close away from the Lombardi Trophy, from the greatness in Madden football games. Could charge probably just about anything for any kind of appearance. And he is now released from the Indoor Football League because he didn't show up to his scheduled appearance, and apparently, as you go down the article, there was some language allegedly in agreement that he didn't have to play in all the team's road games. Okay, now, correct me if I'm wrong. Granted, I would be more the non-athletic, geeky / nerdy type who is more the virtual athlete as opposed to the real athlete. I'm more the creative writing, speech, debate type dude. I could come up with the plays for the athletes, just when it came to actually trying to execute them myself, I'd probably be like beheaded when you'd have like a defensive tackle like coming at me like, ooh, there goes my head, blunk, okay, it's gone. But still, if I signed a contract with the team, it would be under my understanding that as a player on the team and a part of said team, I would have to play in each game that the team plays, regardless if it was at home or on the road. So right then and there, that should have been some clue if someone is negotiating whether or not they have to play with the road games. Oh, okay. Well, I can play in the home games, but I don't have to play on the road, or only certain ones that I can, especially if they're in playoff contention. Haven't done this in a while. Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs? Had to get you more out. But right then and there, that should have been a red flag. That you have someone who's trying to pick and choose which games, and right from the beginning, if in fact that was part of the agreement, that should have been a clue, kids. Most other players would be, okay, home, away, okay, if it doesn't matter, boom. I'm a part of the team. I'm your guy. I'm there. And so, Terrell Owens, now officially released from the Indoor Football League. And where does he go next? That's right. Where does he go next? What stories will surface about T.O.? We shall wait and see for one of the most infamous, unbelievable, audacious careers in the history of professional football. Terrell Owens has hit rock bottom and now has fallen even further. We shall wait and we shall see what T.O.'s destiny indeed shall be. This has been this edition of the Sport Shuffle. Tampa Motormouth in the zone behind the microphone, all crazy all the time. Briefly talking about the Rays' defeat. And T.O. strikes again. Talk to you next time. Same YouTube location. Same YouTube channel. I am oop to you to the T. I'm gone.